for such a championship.
Yeah.
Because if we are talking frankly, there are four countries through over the world that can organize this championship, which is Germany, China, USA, and Egypt.
Wow.
And Italy is as well. So if you are the best of five, one of five, and the people now knows that Egypt is very calm, and we can organize something like that, because in May we organized Arab Championship, which is hold 225 shooters through
225 shooters participated in this championship.
Yes, of course, of course.
From all over the Arab world.
Arab world, yeah. And they came here, and the Arab, some of them are afraid that we have a difficult situation during our championship.
But they discovered on the ground that it's totally secure and that they're living in a nice way, in a very calm situation, and nothing from all what's said in the Western media is really true.
The media is a big issue for us, because if I spoke to anyone, he told me, okay, you have some issues, we have to erase these issues before we come to you, Egypt. I said, it's okay, we will hold Arab Championship, and after that you can judge by yourself. So when they came to Egypt, they say, every time you send for us invitation for championship, we will come, even you have any issue. Because we have Egypt, we see
well,
Egypt.
This is an invitation to all the shooters. Please come to Egypt.
Yes, of course.
And please try to see it yourself, and you're going to discover that all these lies prevailing in the Western media are totally untrue. Let's move to this championship. When I should start as a shooter to prepare for a championship like that? This is
1 year or 2 years to start for it. But
2 years?
Yeah, of course. Because, you know, if we, I hope that in 2015 we will hold this championship. A World Cup, it's a big one. It's come 400 to 500 shooters through over the world.
Which country is on top of the shooting list?
Shooting list, we're going to Russia, China, and Germany, Italy. Each country has its specific championship. For shotgun, it's Italy, of course. For rifle and pistol, it's China.
What we are going to watch right now is totally different than what you can see in a championship. But believe it or no, you're going to enjoy it, and we are going to have the comments of Colonel Hosni right after this.
Go! Go! واخد يا جماعه وين الباب؟ مش هاب وين الباب؟ بعدين ماسكنا والباسكت paper. There. Aim in the middle of the paper. Jesus. Ben çok kere. بعد واحد لا Oh! Oh, my word! Oh, die keelerij. Oh, die keelerij. Oh, is dit sauer. Oh. Oh, die keelerij. Doe nou weer al. You son of a bitch. Bloody hell. شوية قوة. شوية قوة. واحد كله. ضربه والله ضرب الهدف. طيب حد يرمي كذي. انا اول مره ارمي اشوف واحد يرمي كذي. Gum broken.
Well, we are laughing, but this can end with a catastrophe, with a shoulder dislocation, for instance. How we can prevent this from happening?
Of course, this is not one of our sport shooting, number one.
Sure.
Sure, of course.
Yeah.
Number two, if someone needs to start shooting by shotgun, the first lesson is to learn him how to accustom the voice and the recoil and the stance.
Yeah.
It's a big issue for him because these people are not aware of what they are doing.
Those guns are that heavy?
Of course, it's not. It is heavy, but it's not much as we can see in this TV.
Yeah.
But the problem that they put his shotgun in a wrong position because it must be here, not in the muscle of his arm. Because
Okay.
if he has the recoil of this shot, he must take him out. So it's a big issue for him.
Yeah.
But the first lesson have to learn him the stance, because the stance make him stable and let him carry the weapon with a comfortable way. Number two, to learn him how to put the rifle here, not any other place. It's as wrong as we see. Number three is to shoot.
How much would it take to be accustomed to the weapon?
So it takes maybe 1 week.
Only 1 week?
Yeah, of course, because he can try it by shooting, but with the good fundamentals from the coach, not by himself. As we see here, somebody gave him a shot and just shoot.
And
this
just
is
go.
big caliber, not,
Yeah.
this is not a small one. Number four is the coach to start shooting by the rifle, and the shooter is beside him to hear the voice and to see the recoil, because this is the most important thing. Otherwise, if you have a shotgun side by side, and he can pull the other shoot and he come out for anyone. So this is the 4 points I have to start before you shoot like this one. This is something like funny,
Yeah,
don't
it
you
is
think?
funny, but
Yeah.
you know, we'd like to know the difference between being that funny and between ending with a disaster, like I said, and how to prevent this from happening. God forbid this can end with, as I said, a shoulder dislocation or a broken bone or something like
Of course,
that.
of course.
Yeah. Let's mention some names in our federation.
Okay.
Magdi Lutfi.
Yeah, that's a good one.
As far as I know, that the International Federation requested that Magdi Lutfi would be the technical manager for the World Cup Championship. Is this true?
Yeah. They asked for me by sending me to ask to bring him, because he's responsible for technical committee in our federation for the shotgun. He's a good man. He's a good organizer. He makes a lot of good job in his committee now.
I mean, what's his history in the federation to be qualified for such a mission?
You know, he's a good qualified man to deal with organizing a championship. So in Kuwait also they sent for him in last March this year. and now in Abu Dhabi they send for him also. So he's aware of how to organize the
And
African
we do
Champ.
have another name in Iraq this time, Mohammed Ismail.
Mohammed Ismail is a good shooter,
Mhm.
and now he is a trainer for Iraq Shooting Federation for the people now. He's doing a good job. The people are asking for him since 3 years ago, but he is still waiting to finish his time in the military. After that, he moved. The people are tracking him, and now he is in
He's
Iraq
there.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
This is something which I really cannot understand that well. How to be a trainer and a player in the same time?
For the current situation, we have something like that in Electrocell because they don't have a trainer, and also in the trap we don't have a coach for them. They train
Yeah.
by themselves, and they got a good ranking in Mediterranean Sea.
Because of some financial problems, as far as I understand that bringing a foreign coach, it's going to cost the federation a lot of money.
Of course,
Yeah.
it's financial, and also we have to
By the way,
mention that.
since we have mentioned the financial issues,
Yeah.
to what extent there is a coordination between the Egyptian Federation and the Ministry of Sports?
Of course, we are contact everything we are dealing with them. We don't have a problem with them anytime. Maybe the financial, if we're going to speak about anything, money is money.
Yeah.
If we need something, we need the money.
Yeah.
If we don't have a money, we cannot.
Then we don't have sponsors for our champions.
Till now, we don't have anyone.
Okay. And is there any possibility to have sponsors, especially for our international champions, to take care of them and sponsor them and to support them till they reach prestigious competitions and to achieve medals there?
We have a fundraise committee which is dealing with some of a big names company, and now they are waiting to have a signed contract, and after that we can speak about a championship from sponsors.
Colonel Hosni, as far as I know that you are not only the president of the Egyptian Federation of Shooting, but also you are the first deputy of the Arab Federation president. And tomorrow is another day. We are going to witness the African Federation elections, which is going to take place in Egypt. I'd like you to tell me about the coordination which is taking place between the Egyptian Federation, the African Confederation, and the Arab one.
Egypt, as the Middle East, is taking a good place with the people, and the people through African or Arab people knows Egypt as its situation.
Sheikh Douaij al-Outaibi?
Sheikh Salman Sabah.
Salman Sabah?
Yes, he's the president of Asian Shooting Federation.
Of the Asian, but the Arab one is?
The Douaij.
Douaij.
Yeah. Douaij now is take over the presidency of Kuwait Shooting Federation.
Okay.
Because Sheikh Salman is resigned as he is a minister
responsible now for.
So he resigned, and Douaij is taking over the presidency.
The presidency of the Arab Federation of Shooting.
Yeah, and for African, we have good communication with the people. We have a good people that encourage Egypt to take over, to keep on.
I mean, do we have of course, we do have to exchange the experiences among each others. Do we have international camps, for instance? Do we have friendly competitions to be held from time to time in any African country or in any Arab country?
Tomorrow, when we will start the elections, after that, the new board will discuss this point. Yes, because it's on their agenda that we have to discuss the African Championship, which will hold in Egypt. We hope so that we could do it in Egypt. And after that, we will put in our agenda the training courses for coaches and judges. And also we will hold as this is our theory.